This episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by HostGator. Coming up, the summer is over and it's time to tabulate the results for our summer movie wager.
Well, the summer is over.
Ironically, it's hotter today in Los Angeles than it has been all summer.
In Los Angeles. But the kids that are back at school and on all other coasts
Football
are
is
so jealous of
tomorrow.
us. That's right. Fall is upon us. The summer is over.
Yep.
The wager is complete.
Yes.
We find out now who is
the master.
Yes. Who is most deserved of...
What was the wager, Dan?
The wager was the annual summer wager. It's our 4th or 5th one.
We don't keep track.
We don't know. We
An
follow...
arbitrary number of ones.
Yes.
It's the annual.
That's right. It's our second annual with including Peter Sciretta or anyone from Slash Film. We follow the rules from Time Travel Review Summer Wager rules, which is we make our top 10 box office winners of the summer. Domestic gross.
Yes.
Go back and watch
gross.
our old episode to see what we guessed, but and discussion of what we thought the summer, we thought the summer was going to play out.
Which is always great because then the summer plays out.
Yeah.
And it never plays out like you think
so
it is.
clear.
It always seems clear now, although it doesn't seem clear right now because I have the list in front of us. And
So we get
here's the list.
points
So
based on-
if you nail the first and last, if you nail the first number 1 or number 10 on the list, you get 13 points. If you nail any other number on the list, you get 10 points. If you're 1 away, it's 7. If you're 2 away on the list, it's 5. If your movie is anywhere on the list, it's 3 points, and you have 1 point for a dark horse. So it's
Very
a game.
concise, actually.
It's a game.
So for example, if you put Cowboys and Aliens on your list, like
All of
Jeff
us.
or anybody
Ian.
except for me,
Oh.
because I knew it was
Or
not
me.
going to be on the list, you'd get 0 points.
or me.
Oh, you.
Somebody's gloating before the point totals have been
Interesting.
released.
It is true.
Interesting.
So before we tally up the points,
Yes.
let's talk about how the summer happened. Number 1, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I will admit that I completely underestimated the power of the Potter.
The power of the final Potter.
Yeah.
I totally did too. Harry Potter was not in. Harry Potter was in my top 4.
It was. I would put it number 6 like an idiot.
You know, for me, it was number 2. I knew it was going to be big because it's 3D,
Yeah.
that's more ticket sales, and it's the final Potter. But I didn't do as good as...
You know who
As Dan.
did predict it as number 1? Thumbs over here.
Interesting.
Potter man
guy.
Some
himself.
Guinness.
Harry Potter's biggest fan,
You expected
Dan
it,
Trachtenberg.
Patronus. What? No, that's
Yeah.
stupid.
All right, number 2, Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
Yes.
That's what I thought was going to
That
be
was my number 1 pick.
Interesting. I nailed it at number 2.
Nice. Oh, so you nailed it. So big points for that.
Well.
Number 3, the 3rd highest grossing movie of the summer, a comedy, Hangover Part 2.
Interesting.
Not the best reviewed movie of the
I
summer.
believe
Yeah,
somebody
no.
here put that fairly high, maybe even in the number 3 or 4 slot.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shaka Zulu.
the
was a movie.
the
stuff.
Pirates of the Caribbean was 4, and I had those 2 swapped. I had Pirates 3 and Hangover 4, and they were swibbity swapped.
Right, so next up was
interesting.
Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Also not one of the best reviewed movies. I think this list is filled with not the best reviewed, but yet
That's the
highest
summer.
box
That's
office.
that goes par for the
yeah.
course.
Sometimes-
It's big sequels that brought out the audiences, but not...
Although I will say number 5 did get some high marks from people that were not expecting it to. Fast 5,
Yeah.
one of the first movies, almost pre-summer, almost if our summers
Yep.
haven't been shifting
Who had that on
earlier.
their list at all?
I did.
I was on my dark horse.
What was your what number?
I believe,
9,
judging
something
from
like
my list, I put it at last.
I put
Yeah.
it in the last 2.
Yeah.
So
put it as a dark
that
horse.
really shocked,
Yeah.
I think, everybody.
Yeah.
But I think we all enjoyed Fast 5 as well.
yeah.
Cars 2, number 6, very low for a Pixar movie, guys.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be number 2. I
Yeah.
really thought it was going to knock it out of the park.
I think I put it
The
at
kids
7.
love the cars.
It was
7.
number 3 on my list. And,
Alex may have won this one. I'm getting
No,
an Alex
I
vibe.
don't know, I'm just
Number
saying.
7, Thor. A Marvel movie, so
Thor
we know Peter
wasn't
didn't
on
have it
any
on
of
his
my
list.
I put it on my list.
I
at
didn't
8.
have
Me too.
I didn't have any Marvel movies on my top 10.
I had 2, one of them being Green Lantern. I wish it wasn't on my list.
Number 8, the next Marvel movie, Captain America.
Now this
Yes.
is the first big surprise of the list. Another really big surprise coming, but this is the first big surprise for me. and it's a pleasant surprise. I'm so glad Captain America was both good and embraced by audiences.
Yep.
It bodes well for the Avengers.
I had it
movie
at
and the
number
Marvel.
10. That was my.
Number 9 on the list, another comedy, Bridesmaids.
Yeah, I brought it up. I
Yeah.
said how amazing it was. I had seen it twice. Audiences loved it. I didn't even put it on my dark horses.
I have it as a
because-
dark horse.
I think we all, if it was based on opinion, I
Yeah.
think we'd all have it as our number 3 for Hangover instead of. Don't you think we should have boxed office more than Hangover?
I think I
about
remember
that, but-
poo-pooing it quite vociferously, and that is my bad. I thought it would not be. Everybody was saying it was going to be the female Hangover, which it turned out to be, and I clearly was wrong about that. I didn't think it had that
Best
kind of an
comedy of the
audience.
summer. Easy to say. Number 10 on the list. I'm surprised this is so low because it was like my number 2.
Yep.
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Funny,
Yeah.
was my number 9.
Yeah, I had it
Kung
high
Fu
on my
Panda
list as
2.
well.
I think
I
Alex
I
may
don't know.
be.
No.
Kung Fu
Okay.
Panda
There's a
2
lot
was
of other
number
ones.
4 for me, and I thought it was going to be much higher, and it just...
I loved Kung Fu Panda 2. I thought it was great. I watched it on the plane. See it a second time. It was good.
Yeah, you guys loved it. I didn't see it. All right,
Oh.
so.
You know,
That's just Bridesmaids.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So,
I want to bring up 2 things, though. I totally bombed. I put Smurfs on as number 7, and Jeff said it was going to be a massive bomb, and I was wrong.
Oh,
Well,
wow,
it is
wow.
that wrong.
I wouldn't say it's a massive
You
bomb.
were not that
but
wrong.
It
It's
wasn't,
number 14 highest
Yeah.
grossing of the
But,
summer.
okay,
it grossed more than Super 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
okay,
that's the
and
other
just
thing.
under
Which is
X-Men.
my one that made the list that was a massive bomb. I really thought Super 8 was
Whoa,
gonna...
not a massive bomb.
There,
though. Let's not.
I
throw
will
the
say there
word
are
around.
three movies on
Turkey.
my list that I'm surprised
Oh, yeah, that's
didn't
more
make it.
pleasant.
X-Men First Class, which I thought was going to be, was my favorite of the Marvel movies.
Number 12
Yeah.
on the list. So let's.
Number
not-
12, so not bad.
That was on my
Green
list, too.
Lantern,
That was on my list.
Not on
which
the list.
also didn't even make it anything, and Cowboys and Aliens.
Cowboys and Aliens is the big
I mean, these
surprise.
were all. That was
tanked.
the
Well,
big
I mean,
surprise.
I think you guys may have seen my Twitter, but the fact I wanted to go see Cowboys and Aliens a month after
Yeah.
a major crazy, awesome, big budget movie not playing in theaters a
Yeah.
month later.
Yeah.
By the way, you know what's available on Blu-ray? Almost all of these movies.
Yeah, no doubt.
Already.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
This has been the worst summer
Yes.
for attendance since like 1997.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
I read
With all
that
these
article on
sequels,
Slash Film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it like this. If anyone scored above 50, raise your hand. Okay. If anyone scored above 45, raise your hand.
Really?
Oh!
46 points, my friend.
Alex was due.
46.
You were due. You were the only person that hasn't won yet.
I nailed a lot of stuff.
I'm so glad to hear
Got
it.
a lot of stuff that was 1 away.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of 7s
You
and
know
then
what
a
this
lot
is?
of 5s.
This is the Revenge of MacGruber.
Yeah.
It is.
You guys like decided to let's break up the group. You guys are
Yeah.
usually the group.
Yeah.
You break it up because of the MacGruber situation.
Everybody hated
Revenge
the
of
MacGruber.
We got MacGruber.
You did.
We got MacGrubered.
I actually,
We're referring to last year. Alex picked MacGruber, which
Yes.
was the most ridiculous pick of all. To be in the top 10.
I still stand by MacGruber.
And we lost to Slash Film
I'm gonna
because
take
of it.
my Blaupunkt
Now
and
Totally
leave.
Rad Show beats Slash Film. What
Totally.
up?
All right,
Booyah!
so what was your
Anyone?
score?
Anyone?
second.
Anyone above 40?
Yes.
Me too.
41.
41.
Oh,
Tag team back again.
Okay, well
all right,
I
Shredder, how far down was it?
got
Yeah.
a 35.
Oh,
Wow.
TRS. TRS.
I primarily blame the fact that I didn't think the Marvel movies were going to do good
Yeah.
this summer.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
most
Yeah,
definitely.
that was a big blow.
I love it.
I'm
just proud that I won.
I love this.
Wow,
Yeah, man.
This is totally reversed because last year
I'm happy for you.
46.
I'm happy for you.
So-
finally won.
What any other parting thoughts on the summer?
There was some surprise. I have to say I was pretty
summer at the
happy with
movies?
how the Marvel movies shook out, and I'm excited to see if DC can kind of follow suit with Superman and I mean obviously the Dark Knight Rise and all that stuff that's gonna be great. But
Favorite movie this summer?
oh boy, really?
Buy you some time.
You know what? I would
not-
honestly say probably Bridesmaids.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
for me it's Attack the Block, which is
Yeah.
obviously didn't make any lists, but
It could very well be
Favorite
Attack
of
the
the
I
year.
really like to Attack the
Yeah,
Block.
We'll
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
Of the summer, Fright Night and Attack the Block.
Yeah, Attack the Block was high.
And Planet of the Apes would be just.
And I
as
know
good.
I love
I know
Planet
I'm
of the
in,
Apes.
I
It
know
might
I'm in the
be
minority here, but I
Planet of the
really liked Super 8.
I really like
I
Super
stick
8.
up for it.
Okay.
I just loved Fright Night and Attack the Block more.
Yeah.
And Rise of the Apes, none of us.
So great.
None of us
So
saw
great.
that coming.
No,
That's-
well,
No.
we're not the only
I
ones.
will say,
no one
I
in the
did. I
planet,
actually did
except
see
for
that coming.
Caesar.
because
see that's the
every
problem with
time-
the apes is you never see them coming.
Yeah, right.
The whole planet.
Every
you don't
time,
see 'em,
every time
they
those
take
trailers
over.
came out, I was always going, I think this is going to be a better movie than it should be. You know what I mean? Like, and the crazy thing is when you see, like, when I saw the featurette thing that you guys had, I was like, this is going to be an epic movie. And then it started getting great
the trailers,
reviews.
everything.
But it's crazy.
Great.
A few years ago, Fox was like the laugh of Hollywood. You know, they made just crap.
Yeah.
And starting with Avatar, they've made a big comeback. X-Men and Rise of the Apes, two of the summer's best movies.
Yeah, most definitely.
But overall, massive disappointment for the summer for me.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, I kind of knew going in. We looked at that list.
A lot of the movies, you loved Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You loved
Captain
Captain America.
Thor and Cap. And
Attack the Block.
You liked Super 8 quite a bit.
I liked it. I liked
loved
it.
Attack the Block.
It was a disappointment because I thought it was going to be
You would love
incredible.
Bridesmaids.
I probably would have loved
And you
Bridesmaids.
probably loved Rise
But
Planet of the Apes.
we looked at that list and I saw
Have you not seen Rise
Pirates
of the Planet of the Apes?
No.
Oh, you gotta see it.
I saw Pirates of the Caribbean on there,
Yeah.
and I forgot that came out. I forgot that came out this summer.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be the summer of 3D, and that seemed to have
Yeah.
had no effect.
That's a whole
whatsoever.
other thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're gonna start shooting in 3D.
Congratulations,
so get ready.
Alex.
Congratulations
very
to
much.
Alex.
Congratulations.
In your face, Peter.
In your
In
face,
your
Peter.
face / film.
I will come back next year.
The vengeance. He's gonna come back and be like, "Well, I've made these studies and research,
Graphs, charts.
graphs and charts. Bang bang." All right, everybody, be sure to stick around for the Stay in Rad history. But first, we want to thank our sponsor. HostGator can get your blog or website up and running in just minutes, not tens of minutes, minutes. With plans starting at just $3.96 a month,
Whoa.
you get 24/7 support and access to website building tools with over 4,000 templates. They'll even migrate your current site over to their site for Frizzle, which is urban for free. Servers are also 130% powered by wind energy. That's just amazing.
That means they pay it back.
They pay it
Pay
forward.
it forward and back.
Yes.
They pay it back.
They're basically Kevin Spacey.
They go 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Probably 2 steps
Scat cat,
forward.
scat
I don't know what it is. Unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth, 45-day money-back guarantee, $100 credit for Google AdWords to market your site. It just keeps getting better. Revision 3 viewers they're offering 25% off your order or your first month completely free. Just go to HostGator.com and enter the code Totally Rad Show, all one word, at checkout. Check it out. Bingo, bango, bango. Send in your backgrounds. Fans at TotallyRadShow.com.
Oh, that is really what they should
You
do.
could be amazing. See you tomorrow.
You could be amazing.
Don't miss tomorrow's TRS for our review of Red State.
Today is September 15th, and on this day in Rad history, back in 1890, the Agatha Christie was born.
It's a mystery, though. Still remains one.
How
Whoever
she was
saw it.
born. Big fan of Agatha Christie novels.
Are you really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Which is your favorite?
Murder on the Orient Express.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've
was a
never
big-
read one. I've been told they are excellent. My roommate's a huge fan of them.
I was
as
also a
well.
big fan of the movies that they made. The BBC, I think, did a whole big run of
Sure.
the Agatha Christie stuff, and I remember that was sort of, when I was a kid, it was like the thing that I could watch that was sort of like a scary movie, but weird and funky and British. But also,
Little
in
known facts.
looking into this, we found out Agatha Christie, one of the first, if not the first British citizen to do stand-up surfing.
Which is crazy that she would do an entire comedy set on a surfboard.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, me too, but I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy birthday, Agatha.
Airplane food, am I right?
What's an airplane? Get off
Yeah.
the stage! Get off the board!
Get off the stage. Oh, good times.
Chris Wheeler, thank you for
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Agatha. Thanks, Chris.